Fun fact, do you know how old she was when she started writing?
10.
Close. 13.
Oh.
Yeah, 13. I mean, that's like
Yeah, that's
wild,
a big deal.
right?
Yeah,
Like, it wasn't awesome stuff. Don't get me wrong, right? She's 13 years old. I mean, it was pretty unhinged. I mean, she had teens getting drunk. I mean, blackout drunk. She was writing stories, random stabbings, characters dying like every other page. I mean, imagine your daughters trying to write stories, right? Like, it'd be bonker. I mean, imagine she was good, but like still.
I mean, sure, but
like
I don't
feral.
know if my daughter
It was
would
like ridiculous.
Write about stabbings and murder.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean, I'm just saying, like, imagine that age of like with so much going on in your brain.
Well,
Jane just brought it out a different way. I'm just saying there was a lot of, it was unhinged, like I said earlier.
So she actually wrote about murders and stabbings.
Oh, yeah. Like super dark. Like dark humor, dark shit. Yeah.
I feel like that was very Edgar Allan Poe of her.
Do you know what happened? I have a fun fact
Sure don't.
I have a fun fact about Edgar Allan Poe later.
What?
Yes, I'm not going to say it right now.
Oh, how funny.
I'm holding it.
Okay.
Yeah. Because they overlapped.
But he was more American.
Huh? He was? No. I know.
But just like when they lived, they overlapped?
Yes, they overlapped when they lived.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
All right, I'll throw it in there somewhere. I'll catch you off guard for sure.
Okay, what's interesting to me though is that you said that her writing was very unhinged, but her writing that she's known for is very like poetic and romantic.
Yeah, she grew up.
Sure, but when did she? Well, of course.
Yeah, from like 13 to like whatever, 20 years old. Yeah. So she just keeps going, right? She changes from murder and death and all the kids getting drunk to like looking around Steventon Village and starts writing about everybody in the town.
Okay.
She keeps it in a secret journal that one day she's going to use against everyone.
Oh.
Yes.
So very Whistledown.
Very. She took notes on like how people lied to each other, who was flirting with who in the town, who was always bragging about how much money they
tabloid
had. Yes.
Collector.
Right.
Okay.
Everybody was pretending everything was fine, but really everyone's panicking because it's all about social class and like who's going to marry who and like, does my daughter look good enough to get married to that man? And she's just taking all these freaking copious notes. It was bonkers.
Interesting.
Right?
Okay.
And so instead of talking to all her friends about it, she's just writing it down and ends up, basically getting famous for it, 100 years later. So here we are.
So what you're trying to tell me is that it wasn't just about romance, that she actually was like writing about society at the time.
Yeah. So she would hide her stories. I mean, I know you haven't read her stories, but basically she uses romance as sort of the overarching theme of all her stories. But really, she's like the queen of snark. Like she could do this podcast like times 10, like way better than we could. Yeah. But the idea was if she wrapped it up in romance, it would somehow sound more reasonable. And people would be interested in reading about it. And then, do you remember Shakespeare?
Yes.
And you remember how like he wrote, like his plays were on like different levels?
Yeah.
Where like you could,
Mm-hmm.
So same. She was like, if you didn't quite understand her, you thought the book was like a romantic book.
All right.
And then if you understood her, you were like, oh shit, she is fucking with people.
Huh.
Yeah, totally.
Love it. It's kind of a mind screw.
Yeah.
All in one thing. All right. So is there any more early history, or are we like solidly now going into like her adulthood and
no, that's it. I don't want to bore you. Yeah, that's it. I mean, she basically grew up, 13 years old, started writing, crazy, found her voice. Yeah, here we are. Right. Yeah, we're good. Okay, no more history.
I'm ready.
So as far as writing goes, I got to do a little stage setting. Can I do stage setting first? Okay, you know me. Because really she wrote in kind of two eras. Okay, kind of like Taylor Swift with her Eras tour. You with me?
Uh-huh.
So we had the early writing era.
Yes.
And then her later like publishing era. So two totally different vibes. Okay. So early Jane, like teens to mid 20s, that's what you were asking about earlier. She was the writing machine. Okay. She's in Steventon Village, living at home, hanging out with all her siblings, getting all the lore in the town, like I said. And she writes basically the first draft of all like the big hits. Okay.
Yep.
Like literally Sense and Sensibility. But she called it at that time Eleanor and Marianne. Pride and Prejudice. She had wrote it then, but First Impressions. And then Northanger Abbey was originally called Susan.
Oh, interesting.
So she is writing like all of this shit as a teen in her parents' parlor. Wasn't even old enough to pay bills, mind you. But here's the rub. Like none of this got published yet. Like zero, like nothing.
So she wrote all these books.
The world does not know she
exists. Got published.
No.
Why?
Okay, right. Couple reasons. Because I had no idea. I was like, this is bullshit. So the main one was that she was a woman. So publishing books in 1795 as a lady was like, could not do it. Not, quote, respectable in society. Not allowed.
Yep.
Same reason why Lady Whistledown in Bridgerton was like high. Okay, same concept. Unfeminine. Made you look too bold, too audacious, if I may say so. Not allowed. Okay, and then second, she didn't have any connections yet, right? Because she was so young. So no printers, no booksellers, no investors. Like she needed male influencers, like it or not. She had to have male influencers at the time to help her and she didn't have any of them because she didn't run in that
Is this
circle.
where Edgar
She was
Allan
too
Poe
young.
comes in?
No, not yet.
Oh,
No.
okay.
And now I'm gonna. This is gonna be so good later. Okay. Anyway, yeah. So no network, right? She was only 18 years old.
Okay, so then when does her publishing
Okay.
actually start then?
Okay. So bear with me. So after that, she moves. Her family up and leaves Steventon Ranch.
Okay.
Just like boom, done. So then she goes on hiatus for a while. She's got to settle in a new place.
But I mean, is she
Right.
on hiatus if like, no, she's not actually published?
She's decided. You know what she's doing? She's pause pivoting or piecing out. She
Oh,
doesn't,
fair,
she doesn't
fair.
know what she wants to do
Fair,
with her
fair,
career.
fair.
Okay. So now enter like later Jane. Okay. So now she's like, we'll call it 30 years old. And then
Oh.
all the way up to her 40s. But like, so now like she did all the writing.
Okay.
She moved to a place called Chawton Cottage, which was basically only like 15 miles from Hampshire. Put her head down, totally went back to work. So she
Okay.
pulls out all these early drafts we were
Okay.
talking about. Okay. Revises the shit out of all of them because now she's a more mature
Oh.
writer and finally met with enough people to start publishing.
Okay.
And here is a super simple publishing timeline. Here we go. 1811.
Cliff Note version.
Yes. Sense and Sensibility comes out first. She's 35 years old. Now remember, she wrote it when she was 17. Okay. Comes out anonymously as, quote, by a lady.
Oh.
Because,
okay.
you know, patriarchy.
Yes.
We couldn't say anything yet. 2 years later, 1813, Pride and Prejudice gets released. She's 37. And this is the one that blew up the internet, even though like they
You're
didn't have
saying
an
there's
internet.
still hope for me.
Yeah. Oh, totally.
I
Let's
can
go.
like
Yes.
write something.
Yeah. Still
Oh.
anonymous.
Oh,
Killed it.
Oh.
Unbelievable. She basically became a secret influencer. Amanda Lake overnight. Okay. Following year, 1814, Mansfield Park comes out, age 38, still writing circles around everybody. Then again, 1 year later, 1815, she's like pumping these things out because she had them written already.
But anonymously because
Yes.
nobody knew it was her.
No, right. Yeah. If you like this content, subscribe, leave a review, and share with us your episode ideas. We'll pretend like they're ours and pass them off as our own. If you like this short and want to watch another, click here. If you want to catch a whole episode, click here.